So, continuing on the lack issue. So now, of course, I was discussing that you can come out of lack and you can change lifetimes and decide that I don't want to have this lack in environment. I don't want to be lacking anymore. I do want to achieve things I want to achieve in life without trouble, without stress, without pain. And you can change timelines. And as I was saying earlier, you can definitely be able to use the psychedelics to be able to understand why you need to come out, which then when you decide you want to come out and it happens. But how does lack also show up in our life? A lot of people have a problem with lack in terms of the lack of knowledge. When you do not know what you do not know, you are in serious big trouble. You will be so shocked of how many people come to me that are in debt, and they're in debt that they're not supposed to be in. They are in debts that they're not actually supposed to be paying back, and they are struggling on a daily basis to pay those debts, and they don't have to. And I'm not saying go and make debts, because you don't have to pay it. Other days you don't have to, other you have to. So, but the fact that you don't know, it's costing you a lot of money. And I don't want to talk about things that can get you in trouble here because you don't understand what I'm saying. But of course, if you come to me, we sit down and we talk about your debt and why you are in a problem. We will definitely look at your spiritual life. What in the spiritual realm needs to happen? What are you, how are you needing to connect with your spiritual life? But also we'll look at the actual information around your debt, because you might be lacking information of why you are in debt, and there's debt that can be removed from you without you doing much in terms of like paying it and stuff. So lack of knowledge, it's a biggest problem. It's a biggest problem for a lot of people. And the thing is, you have to keep teaching yourself something on a daily basis. Do not just be watching videos on who is gossip videos about stuff that doesn't help you. Watch things that helps you. I'm glad you're watching this video. Then the other thing that debt is not debt, lack. It is because when you're feeling like you are in lack, you're going to, of course, attract more things that are putting you in lack. But why? It is because you don't believe in yourself. So the Bible also the Bible talks about the lack of knowledge, right? It's the problem. The biggest problem is the lack of knowledge. But also it talks about the lack of faith. The lack of faith is not lack of faith in something else. It's a lack of faith in yourself. You do not believe in yourself. You do not believe you are the best thing since sliced bread. You do not believe that you can offer so much value. You don't believe that you are the prize. Somebody was talking about that. You don't believe that you are worthy. You should not be chasing after anybody. But you're chasing after a relationship because you don't think you are worthy. You are there chasing after a job where they pay you cents because you don't think you are worthy. You are there chasing after things that are just not good for you because you do not have faith in you. You have lack of faith. So of course, you're going to experience lack over and over and over because you just keep manifesting it because you don't have a belief in the fact that you don't have to be in that space. Another thing that is quite that can keep us there in lack is you not knowing your value. Now this is big. This you will need to book a session and we will need to discuss with you, because people in this planet will only treat you with the level of respect and value you give to yourself. You can go out here and say, I've got the best talent in business, in whatever, entertainment industry, whatever, at work, I know what I'm doing. They will not pay you what you deserve or what you are worthy of if you do not know your value. Now you can know what's the market price, but they will still not give it to you. They will want to give you half, they will want to give you quarter, and they will call you for free gigs or free whatever. And the day they've got money, they will call the person they believe has failed. So If you do not know your value, you are needing to do something about that. Now, your value is something that is very weird, because when you know your value, you don't have to work. People who know their value, they work lesser. If you don't know your value, you will have to work harder and harder for every cent you get. But if you know your value, you submit your value. That is why if you get to come out of your mommy's tummy and you are here, you are valuable, that if somebody does something to you, they will have to go to jail. And you haven't worked any day to be that valuable, but you have value. It's automatically. All of us have got it. The fact that you came here with a gift, that gift of yours, it is so much valuable. But if you have listened to the information that said you are not good enough, you are not worthy, you don't know what you're doing, and then you buy into that, you will not get the job you want, you will not get the promotion you want, you will not get the raise you want, you will not get the business you want, you will not get the client you want. They will not pay you in time. They will ask you for discounts on your quotations because you don't know your value. And if you've got that issue, please make sure that you book a session. Let's talk about it. Why you keep rounding the same mountain. And of course, go to the comment section and let me know which one of these you think is keeping you in lack. Is it the knowledge? Is it the belief in yourself? Is it the fact that you don't know your value? Which one do you think at this current moment is like the one that you need to work with first? Do you need to get your value correct, or do you need to just start believing in the fact that you are great, you are amazing, and you forgetting and letting go of your mistakes? And if your mistakes are still looking at you, come through. Let's do a river cleansing. We're doing one this Sunday. Come through. Let's do a fire cleansing and help you transform. Come through. Let's do a San Pedro psychedelic. And you can find that confidence, because of course San Pedro also helps you with that confidence. Come through, let's do ayahuasca, and you deal with your trauma, whatever that happened to you, whatever that you've lost, whatever that went wrong while you were still young, while whatever that is keeping you in places where you feel like you need to be there, even when you see that this is not working. Come through, let's do the healing, because changing your life is not supposed to be a hard thing. It's supposed to be a decision that you make and understanding why you're making it. And then leave one timeline that is not serving you and go to another timeline that is serving you. And it will look like you've got a snake or something, as you know, like you've got a miracle or something, but you just change timelines. And all of us, we have this available to us. But then again, you see the lack of knowledge. If you don't know you can change timelines, can you change them? No, you can't. So thank goodness you are watching this, and now you know that you can change your timeline. You know that if you stay on this one, you're going to suffer until you die. But you can change to another one and life gets better. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. If you want to have a coaching session, please let me know. My information is on the description part of my profile. And, of course, you can send me a DM. My PA will book a session with you. I practice between Mondays and Fridays, between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. in the morning. You can choose time that suits you. And of course, come through for our San Pedro, come through for the ayahuasca, come through for a river cleansing or fire cleansing ceremony, whichever one you currently need. This coming Sunday, we're going to have river cleansing in the morning, and we're going to have San Pedro after that, starting from 8 a.m. in Pretoria, both of them. So make sure that you are booking with my PA if you are going to be able to make it this coming weekend. And make sure that you have time to prepare, because you need to prepare. You need to tell your higher self, what is it that you want to achieve from these processes? What is it that you want to come back with? What is it that you're tired of? What is it that you've tried everything and you just don't want to do this anymore? It could be a relationship, it could be your money situations, could be health. I've seen people come out without cancer that doctors don't know what happened. You were in a cancer lane, and then you change your timelines, and you get into a no cancer lane. I actually have a cancer lane in my timeline. It is there. talks about the fact that if I live my life like this, I will end up with cancer. And I just was like, okay, I'm not doing that. So yeah, send